got a fun time here on the ASI group stage here between Nongshim and NIP. We got double Corky locked in, seemingly. Watch it as somebody who coming into this a little bit blind. What are your thoughts about how the draft looks for both teams and what the win conditions for each of them are? Realized this team a little bit, and hey, they had a great time in Group Nirvana. Struggled a little bit once we got towards the playoffs, but we'll see if they can make something happen here on a King. And as Doinby realm warps down onto the Rek'Sai and will be able to take him down. Who will get that final blow? King healing up rather nicely and dodging away from the overload. It's going to take a while to finish this one off, but finally the Rune Prison connects and Doinby claims the first kill of the game for NIP. For the healing of the Rek'Sai, and a couple of spells missed, but hey, no harm, no foul. To get the curtain call being called out here by Leave. Force shot going to take Jiwoo down to about 200 HP. It's just to flash away from that Cosmic Binding. The numbers advantage should be in for the side of NIP now, after the first couple of grubs have already been claimed. In goes Calyx, though. Nice flash away to make sure that there is no connection on the Emperor's Divide. That third grub going to be secured, but the first kill going on to Niket. Leave going very too far forward and will end up dropping as Jiwoo stays around to be able to finish this one off. Now we're looking for more blood as Nio dashes forward alongside Doinby and makes it 3-2 for NIP.
Nio able to get out of the engage from Calyx, and it really was the big difference maker as again Kingen falls.
Obviously you're playing Rek'Sai top, going to be targeted in the early game. Your strength comes later on where you could be both a dive threat and just a, I'm not going to lie, I don't even know what the crystal ball questions are. We'll get into that in a second.
You're going to do some
homework
down in the break screen.
Happening on the bot lane, Tempered Fate lands on it to Kingen. The Deadly Flourish does not connect. Kingen doing a really nice job surviving for as long as he possibly can. Will finally eat an overload from Doinby to get taken down again. Not a fun time to be a Queen of the Void in this game, number 1.
Some time bought, though, for the rest of the Noodle Boys. As some free time mid for Jiwoo on the Corky. He gets a wave in and the crash, and then maybe a dive coming into the solo kill. Yep, the hands. Here we go.
Ooh, ultimate not connecting. So with one dive up on the bottom side, means another one here for Lehens and the rest of Nongshim. They take solo kill down.
The first brick and to go into the hands of Doinby here. Big deal here for NIP is that does wrap up feats in favor of
that Unbreakable Will. As now the target could be Calyx, who tried to take a couple of plates. No root connecting just yet, but there's a supreme display of talent. Really nicely executed by Nio on the snap engage, but in comes Lehens alongside Gideon to try to make it a 1-for-1. They'll take Doinby down. And now the question is, how much more do Nongshim want to try and take? A teleport coming in from solo kill as they are waiting for this Ambessa to arrive underneath the tier 1 turret. I'm trying to make you feel what I felt. Those first 10 minutes. That was my goal.
Well, at least you're keeping me on my toes now here, Grapes.
Didn't you held strong. You know, like sometimes at like the baseball games after the national anthem, the players will there'll be two guys on opposite sides and they'll do like a standoff and they'll just like wait.
So we have the Tempered Fate.
Yeah,
Tempered Fate shut down the Rift Herald there. Nongshim still going to pick up the outer turret, or inner turret, I should say, on the top side. Draft phase that he is still hurting about.
Nope. I was all
as this dragon falls to Doinby and NIP, that's going to be their sole point secured.
Okay, and the Realm Warp out for Nio to get him into a more advantageous position. Solo kill, though, misses the public execution. The supreme display of talent, though, going to lock down 2, but Calyx comes in and shuffles Nio back into his doom. It's a shutdown picked up for Gideon, and Doinby is the next target as Jiwoo will get on the board as well. It'll be Calyx dropping to leave. It's just a 2-for-1 overall in favor of Nongshim, but their health bars. Solo kill, who really has taken advantage of the fact that Kingen had a tough time in that early game. Nearing that Shojin, I believe, second item here on the Ambessa. And that'll be a really strong power spike for himself. See if they want to try to force any fights around there. Meanwhile, we got the solo laners of Nongshim having some tough times, but Gideon having a great performance. This is a player that, you know, has kind of bounced around both in the LPL and LCK, but having a great game here so far, as we get a ton of damage being issued back onto Calyx as he dies for the 4th time this game. I'm wondering if that's enough for Nongshim to want to back away. Instead, NIP now going back towards the Otacon. We got a good old classic dance up here on the top side of the map As this major objective is down to about 4,000 HP. Going to be taken on down by both sides and secured by Gideon, who now lands a knock up on Deny before getting pushed away by the supreme display of talent. Lehens tanking up 5 members with the Unbreakable Will, but eventually should be in some danger. The Tempered Fate is big. It lands onto Gideon, but King with the 3-man knock up can buy some time. The damage on NIP, though, is just too large. Deadly Flourish will land onto the Rek'Sai, and will be another kill headed over to the Jhin. Leave has a double, and will be looking for more as he walks on the long side of the lane to try to finish off the rest of these members. Another Deadly Flourish connects as Gideon could be in some trouble. It's a 2v3 and not for long as Doinby gets another kill on Gideon, and Jiwoo is not long for this world either. One final Q will force a Valkyrie, and the final Deadly Flourish does not connect. But Doinby should be able to chase this one down. When is all said and done, a delayed ace could be in store for Ninjas in Pyjamas of the LPL.
W could be back up here shortly. Secure it with a smite.
They know that this could be the game decided right here. A teleport comes in from King, and they want to try to close in and pick up any stragglers here on NIP, but the Dragon was taken all too fast.
Secured now for the rest of the game, as we'll see. Lehens is looking.
Here we go. Another snap engage on a solo kill. What a Tempered Fate from Niket, holding everything in the balance until the supreme display of talent comes through. A 2-for-1 so far, but Nio is very low and taken down by the boss bomb. And you can see now the Otacon passive providing some work, taking solo kill down to less than half HP. Leave here to try and defend it, and solo kill headed back to try and make it a 3-for-3. Leave's damage is too big though. The collapse from Calyx is not enough until finally it will be Leave taken down. Solo kill eventually will collapse onto the Azir, and Jiwoo once again.
The Gideon that got NIP, the kill that really started that chain of events. And a good play at that by Leave. I know that he goes down, but I think that some good stick handling there on the mouse and keyboard for Jiwoo, as Kingan now going to be the next focus. He's got to get creative.
On a bit of a solo mission on his own. He's got 4 members of NIP chasing him down. The Void Rush going to buy some time. Lehens on the way. Another tunnel out, and Kingan will survive. And now here comes the rest of Nongshim as Lehens has an Unbreakable Will on him and will be taken down by the 4th shot of Leave. Go down for his top laner Sins, and it's now a 4v5 on the map for Ninjas in Pyjamas.
One of those questions that I needed to see answered this game for NIP was, can solo kill and Mbessa scale and carry? That's definitely been a yes, his solo kill.
Calyx. Oh, nice flash away again from Doinby. He gets away from that Emperor's Divide. A knock-up lands from Gideon on a solo kill. And now the bodies are starting to drop. The Tempered Fate will lock down the rise, and eventually Jiwoo will take him down. He valks forward for a triple, looking for a quadra. Only Niket remains. Jiwoo in the ASI Invitational. It's 1 out of away. He gets stunned up though by the Cosmic Binding, but the Rocket will finish it off. A pentakill for the Noodle Boy bot laner as Nongshim win the team fight.
A lot of mistakes from NIP in that fight. Lead was too far up. Doinby went golden in a point that I feel like he could have used the Seraph shield to tank up. Instead he goes golden. Shield could have soaked some damage. Doinby was golden, is now an Elder's gone, and solo kill has picked up Jiwoo as Nongshim have picked up the Elder.
Oh man, what happened there? We got Jiwoo down for the next 50 seconds. However, the Elder Dragon is doing a ton of work right now. They've caught out Nio as Lehens has landed that pulverize and another stun, and Calyx gets away from the Tempered Fate. It's a 4v5, but again, the Elder buff is going to be able to do a lot of work in terms of burning down Nongshim, but not. It's a supreme display of talent. We'll take Calyx down. Big carries off the table for Nongshim RedForce as NIP get 3, and they're going to push down mid with 5 strong.
NIP just got 3 in the face of an Elder Dragon secured by Nongshim. As Jiwoo's going to spawn soon, it's going to be a 3v5 to end this one, with Gideon and Lehens still having access to Elder.
We'll see if that is going to be enough. They're realm warping the minions in. They know that Jiwoo is about to spawn. There he goes with Guardian Angel intact. A knock-up lands from Lehens. Can Nongshim pull off the 3v5? Jiwoo in some trouble, but in comes Gideon, and the burns are starting to come in. A double kill in for the Xin Zhao, as Jiwoo has to respond with that Guardian Angel coming back up. And
as Gideon and Nongshim set their sights on this Baron, I don't think NIP is in the position to respond. So, yes, the soul secured by NIP, but Nongshim should be able to take care of this turret. And man, I mean, I think we've seen some of the pros and cons of Leave. A little bit too fast and too far up for his own good, as Niket does find Calyx, but cannot follow up on that Tempered Fate with the Cosmic Binding, just not in range. As Calyx and Nongshim pick up an inhibitor for themselves, and Calyx.
Ooh, Nayo in a lot of trouble there. Forced to just throw out the ulti defensively, as the Baron buff still available for Nongshim for the next minute, which means they will be able to take down this inhibitor turret, but not the inhibitor itself. The only one there so far in the bot lane. NIP gonna have to make their stand soon. They have Gideon down to 60%. But with that mid inhibitor going down, Nongshim will back away. Back to base, given the stakes at what is available here with this Elder Dragon, Nayo going in, but Calyx lasagnas the supreme display of talent and flashes away for the Cosmic Binding as well. A ton of cooldowns already off the table now on NIP side as Gideon is going forward, trying to knock up Doimi. The Crescent Guard will connect in, Jiwoo will pick up the kill, and Leave will go down as well. Big carries now off the table for NIP as a teleport is sent in from Kingen to try to finish off this game. Going for potentially the ultimate onto Niket. The Void Rush forward. That's going to be the Bard dropping. And Calyx with the ultimate still has the opportunity to finish off the top side of the map for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Elder Dragon, not necessary, as the game is won out for that team fight alone. Nongshim RedForce off the back of Gideon. And their 80 carry Jiwoo with the pentakill will be able to close things out here in 35 minutes time and take game number 1 over NIP.
Wow. I mean, part of me thought NIP was just the better team.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.